What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm joined by Geekdom 101 for a Dragon Ball Fusion's What If Fusion discussion. First and foremost, this is the blue version, so if you want to see the red version, the other 5, it's going to be discussed on Geekdom's channel, in which case that's going to be linked in the description below. Second of all, I want to say a big shout out to Ashan for drawing these amazing hand-drawn fan arts of these fusions for us. And if you want to check him out, I'll leave his Twitter in the description below. Go request some stuff to him. I guarantee he'll draw for you. And also check out the speed art as well as his channel in the description below as well. But without further ado, let's talk about these What If Fusions. Now, before we start, in case you guys don't know, Dragon Ball Fusions is the next Dragon Ball game coming out for the 3DS, and there's no release on Western release yet. It's only coming out in Japan for now, but I'm sure that's going to get announced later down the line. Basically, that game allows you to fuse with anybody. So we decided to do this video, me and Geekdom, which by the way, hi Geekdom.
Hey!
We decided to do this video to just come up with some wacky, fun, cool fusions that we want to see. So if there's anything you want to see as well, then comment below, comment below the fusions that you would want to see as well as what their names are. And actually, we forgot to do one thing, and that is name our own fusions. So as we do these fusions, feel free to comment below as well what these characters' names would be. So without further ado, my first one is, drum rolls, Vegeta and Cobb A. That's an interesting one. So, Vegeta and Cobb A. The cool thing about these fusions that Ashan drew for us is he tried to incorporate the characteristics, the nature of the characters. And in this case, you have Vegeta, who is proud, powerful, and then you have Cobb A, who is more calm. And what's the word that you used, Geekdom? We were talking.
I don't remember.
It was what's his nature? It's like tip of my tongue. I can't think of the word.
You're talking about Kabba's nature. He's humble.
That's the word, humble. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. So you have Vegeta and Cobb A, who is like the perfect mix of the powerful, the pride, the person that Vegeta wants everything to be. At the same time, you got like the potential, the crazy potential, the humbleness, the kindness of Cobb A. And I feel like with a character like this, it'd be more a mix of, I want to say, the same thing we saw in Future Gohan.
It kind of looks like an older Vegeta. Oh, I'm sorry, an older Cobb A in a way.
Yeah.
Almost as if Vegeta trained Cobb A to turn him into this. It's almost like if Vegeta and Cobb A trained together, this is what Cobb A would ultimately become. You know what I mean? In a weird way. But you're right. He would keep his humility.
Yeah, and in terms of compared to another character, I'm thinking Future Gohan, because Future Gohan had that kindness and humbleness, but to him he had the powerful and the pride because he was like the last one left. Yeah, it would be similar characteristics of that. So I feel like a Vegeta Cobb A or let's see, let me think of a name. Vabe, is Vabe a stupid name?
They're all stupid names. It's Dragon Ball. So
Vabe, I don't know.
Kajita.
Help us out with the names. Comment below what his name would be, and let me know thoughts on Vegeta and Cobb A. Geekdom, what do you have?
Yeah. Well, I also wanted to add that I think the Vegeta Cobb A fusion would be fantastic because it would be like he would be obsessed with surpassing Goku, but he wouldn't be so upset when Goku surpasses him.
Right,
because he would be like, hey, that's great news. Yeah. All right.
Great news.
Happy for you. All right. Mine is one that we've seen fan art for years and years and years and years and years. Janemba Buu. The debate has been out there, okay? Who's stronger, Janemba or Buu? We're not going to talk about that here, but Janemba, one of the most sinister, maybe the most sinister looking movie villains, came out right around the time the Buu saga was airing, and we have Buu. It's just a scary thought to think that you have Majin Buu who can turn you into candy and regenerate with the combination of being able to distort time and essentially completely screw up hell. Like, we're talking about somebody at this point who may be legitimately unstoppable unless you have like a Vegito or somebody really strong in there to stop him. This guy, it could be a problem.
Yo, I just thought about something, because in your video we discussed it was Beerus and Buu, as well as Champa and Buu, which if you want to watch this video, go over there to see what we said about those guys. But I feel like the opposite in terms of a Janemba Buu, because first of all, Buu is already pretty evil, but if he takes on that much evil from Janemba, which is like he was created off of the essence of evil, that would be a very, very dangerous warrior. A very unstoppable. Like Kid Buu was already evil as is, but Janemba, I think a Janemba Buu will be way more evil. And with
they're
that,
both
how do you stop
pure
that?
evil. Yeah,
how do you stop that?
You would have to hit him with a Super Genki Dama or a Super Spirit Bomb. One that has nothing but pure energy.
He would never let you charge that. On top of that, he could teleport out of the way.
Right.
Because don't forget, he goes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he can't be beat. Unless you're like Whis.
Let me ask you guys, who in the Dragon Ball universe, and comment us below, who in the Dragon Ball universe would have to be the one to step up and defeat Janemba Buu? Janimbu. Who would be Janimbu? Below.
We made one. We didn't need their help for that one.
We got a name.
Now, Majin Ba. No, that's not
Majin Ba, it's funny.
That one sucks.
Now, for this next one, Geekdom, this is probably one of my favorite ones. Beerus and Menaka. And I love what Ashan did with the design of this one because, essentially, when he drew this for us, we had no information on Menaka yet. All we had was he was frozen / meditating, which we know he was actually frozen, and he basically went off of that nature. So you have Beerus, who's always hungry, kind of destructive. Then you have
it's perfect, dude.
Yeah, and then you have the complete opposite, Menaka, who just is basically this fraud, this guy who just ended up in a wrong neighborhood.
Pretty much.
What we have here is he is frozen in fear because he ordered some food at a fair restaurant, because that's what Menaka does. He doesn't demand food. He orders food like a regular human being. Well, I guess a regular nice person. He ordered food, and he realized that his food had peanuts in it, and he is allergic to these peanuts, and therefore he is frozen in fear right now because of these peanuts. That's what's happening in this picture.
Or he's bored because he wants more food. It
or
could
he's
be that
bored,
too.
yeah.
Also, it's basically Beerus with nipples.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you focus, you can see his nipples poking out too. What do you think about the Menaka Beerus one?
I love it. I think this is fantastic. Everything about it, the art. What more can be said? He did a fantastic job with all of them. But this is one that I actually kind of want to see. I think just for, even if it's like one of the video games, the joke or something, this would be fantastic just to see his reactions. We don't know much about Menaka, but as far as the design goes, the lips and the nipples are perfect.
B-Naka, that's the name I came up with.
Yeah, or Morus.
Morus.
Whatever, bro.
Again, assist us with the names. Be as creative and have fun with this as possible. The whole point of this video is to just have fun. Nothing too serious, just for shits and giggles, as we say.
Yep.
Geekdom, what do you got?
Well, this one actually came close to happening if Gohan was such a bonehead. Goku and Ultimate / Mystic Gohan. If you remember, in Dragon Ball Z episode 263, Goku shows up back on Earth, throws the Potara at Gohan, and Gohan, who's supposed to be super fast, just can't seem to catch the damn Potara. And that was the original plan fusion, Goku and Gohan against Buu, which would have been ridiculously powerful, because now what we're talking about here is we're talking about Goku and Gohan fused with the old Kai's unlocking upgrade and SS3. So essentially, we've got Goku's SS3 power unlocked without him having to drain energy. So what we're seeing is pretty much, I don't want to compare it to SS Blue, but we might see Goku having the power of Super Saiyan 3, but in his base form because of what Kai did. This is really strong. This is a really strong character.
So the question I have for you is would he turn Super Saiyan 3, or would it just be with black hair?
I think it would just be black hair with the power of SS3.
That's what I believe.
You think
that if he had his ability unlocked like that through Gohan's help with the fusion, he also would be able to just transform with perfect heat control in a way, kind of like with Super Saiyan Blue?
That's why I said, I actually made the comparison. I was like, I don't know if we can compare that. Well, it's possible, but old Kai told them, don't even bother transforming because you're going to waste your... Yeah, exactly. So it's almost as if he's just going to tap into the power without needing it. But who knows? Either way it'll work. I just think that combination would be extremely powerful. The only thing that's going to get weird is Chi-Chi. That's where it's going to get weird.
Wait to bring up the elephant in the room.
Yeah, exactly. I know there's a lot of anime that like to explore that kind of stuff, but Dragon Ball is not one of them. So.
Yeah. For my last one, this is by far my favorite one. And this is one, like, when I was trying to think of a list of the perfect characters to give to Ashan, I was like, what could be the weirdest one? And by far, this is probably my opinion, the weirdest one. Hercule Satan and Whis.
Yes, you took the strongest character in the series and the weakest character in the series. Main character, essentially. Well, maybe not weaker than Puar and Oolong, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, I think he did a great job with this. This is like the perfect, like, powerful Whis, and then the goofball with Hercule Satan, like... First of all, what kind of nature would this guy have? Do you have an idea of, like, what would he do? What would he do?
This is the dream come true for Satan. Satan wants to be recognized as the strongest man on Earth.
In the universe, actually.
In the universe.
Yeah.
And now, with the power of Whis, he actually is the strongest man in the universe. So, it's almost as if this is a perfect fusion, because it's a realization of a dream that Satan had. No longer does he have to tell everybody it's a trick or manipulate people. Now he really is the strongest. Now people can worship him and be correct in worshiping him. That's right, worshiping Satan. That's the joke Toriyama wanted to throw at us. That's a Toriyama joke. So, but now he's really like unbeatable. So that's a dream come true for Satan. But you know what? Like you said, what if him being, with Whis, what if that humbles him? Because that may humble him.
I think what would that do is that would bore him. Because at this point, he is the king of the universe, essentially. Like, everybody in the universe knows who he is. Because that's what he would do with his power. He would make sure, because not everybody knows that Whis and Beerus exist. Even Jocko said that they're a myth in Resurrection F.
Yeah.
What a Whis, Satan, Waiting, her... Let's go Whis Skill. What Whis Skill would do.
That would be the dub name because there's no Hercule in Japanese version. So maybe it's just Mr. Whis.
I like that, Mr. Whis. What he would actually do in the series is he would do everything in his power to get no one in the universe, and because of how powerful he would be, he would achieve that, and then he would just be bored. He would just be bored and realize, wow, I have nothing else to live for. I have all the money in the universe. I have all the fame in the universe. I beat the game. It's like when you play an RPG and you beat the game and then you get to level 99 and that's it. There's nothing else to do. That's what he would do. I feel like that would just be like the end of his life. Crap. Now I have to just basically exist.
It's kind of like in Marvel Comics when Thanos got the heart. I think it was the heart of the universe, and he got bored. He's like, I have the ultimate power, and there's nothing for me to do. So that's what will happen here, essentially. Yeah. I mean, he's not the kind of guy who loves to fight like Goku and Vegeta do. He could explore all the universe with the cube and then be bored after that. I don't know. I don't know.
Either way, these are some pretty wacky fusions, and now we want to know from you guys as well. So, what fusions do you want to see on Dragon Ball Fusions? And remember, that game is going to allow you to fuse with anybody. So comment below your wackiest fusion you can think of. Have fun with this. Come with the names as well. And don't forget to check out the red version on Geekdom's channel, as well as go, big shout out to Ashan. Go tweet him, go follow him, go subscribe to him. Go check out his speed art as well. All that will be found in the description below. But
and also, I actually didn't mention earlier the wristband fusion or whatever that Bulma made.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about that in the red version, but I'll just quickly go through it. There's a new fusion in Dragon Ball Z Fusions, or the Dragon Ball Fusions video game, where you can actually armband fuse, and that's why you saw some of these characters with the Capsule Corp armband, because we incorporated all the fusions into this project.
Big shout out to Bulma, as always, for being just a genius behind the Dragon Ball universe.
Yes.
But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like right below. Any other questions, comments, feedback, you know how this works. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the day, and we'll see all your amazing super sandwiches in the comment section below.
Aye.